Hi, it's Anna again. We're going to start talking now about actually doing this template. I'm going to show you how easy Post My Party is. So by now you would have logged on to Post My Party, signed up, got yourself all ready. This is your dashboard. And here's what I'm going to tell you is that if you're freaking out a little bit, I don't know what to do this Post My Party tutorial. You have got to do this tutorial. It's 9 minutes, but it's going to make you feel so much more comfortable just to sort of see how things are and where they go. So listen, watch this video. And that will help you just to sort of get a feel for this program, but it is pretty awesome. So here's what's going to happen, and this is once you've said to your director, I need the template, they're going to email it to you, they'll share it, which you can do right from here. It comes through as an email, but you're going to want, the first thing you're going to want to do is go into and make sure you're logged into your Post My Party. So if I go up here to my email, I see my Post My Party support. I've received a template. My friend and fellow director Jennifer Gagnon sent me a little template. So it says, please, if you have questions, please contact, do not forward this email, the contact you post. Okay, so here's what it says. First log into your Post My Party account and then click this link. So I am going to click the link. Here's what I'm going to show you, and this is something that's going to, it tells you to do this right here as well, but I'm going to tell you and reiterate this. You will then be able to go through each post, because you're going to have to do that. Go through each post in the template to save each post and edit the messages and links. You can change out the pictures and stuff like that if you need to, but it's going to have you go through this. You also are going to make sure that you've got enough time to complete all the posts, because you can't now save it and then go back and do it. You have to like do it all at one time. The template for the 7-day event, including the pre-party, I believe has over 100 posts. So you're going to want to just make sure that you've got a little bit of time. Again, you just have to do this once and then you'll have it all set. So, but make sure that you've got the time, and I tell you, I promise you, it's way less time than if you created the whole template yourself. So just make sure you've got a lot of time there. So I'm going to go in here, so it pulled it up for me here, and now it says share template post information. It's got a, oh, this must be the first post. Yeah, day of template. Okay, so it's going to have your my first post. It says it's a video link. There's a little YouTube thing here, and it must be, I'm going to think that it must have something about the popcorn. So it says the original message is popcorn. I now can either copy, I know it's doing that, but you could copy and paste popcorn. You could retype popcorn. You could write I love popcorn. Or I could say, here's something too that would, because the big thing is you want to try to make it unique. You want to make your posts somewhat unique. This is all laid out for you. You're going to have it. It goes in certain intervals. It's all timed. All the pictures, everything's there. But if you can somehow make it unique to you, speak in the way that you speak, or to have different information, that really would make things a lot easier. So we're going to do popcorn. I love popcorn. You could even say, what is your favorite flavor? The customer interaction, guest interaction is really important. And it's set up for day 1 time. I would leave that because that's already been set up for you. So now we're going to hit next. No, we might not be hitting next. Okay, so let's do, actually, it's going to make us put in the same, you're going to have to do this too. So you're going to have to pull, sorry about that, you're going to have to pull, copy and paste. So this was the original one, you put in yours. There's the original, you put in yours. Now we're ready to go. Hit next. So you're going to go through this for every picture. So here's now the next one. It's a picture post type. This is the message. Now it looks like for a picture, the picture's automatically going to come through. You don't have to change the picture. So she says this is how to post a picture. This is who wants a debt debt-free holiday. So that's the picture that's there that she put. It's automatically going to have that picture. I'm just making my message a little bit different, and it's all timed, all ready to go. Now I'm going to hit next. Now here's the really cool thing, and I'll show you once we go through and I finish this template how to actually put it in. But this is a message only post, but it says here, time to place your orders, and then you see that, quote, host will get the credits, order at, quote, link. This is a great way that we're going to make these all very unique, because what Post My Party does is we can use the same template with how many 40,000 different parties, but that host and that link, when we set up the party in here, you will fill in for that party every time it sees this host in the brackets and this link in the brackets. It's going to you're going to tell it for in this party, every time it sees that, what it wants you you want it to put in there. So if this is Emma's party, every time it sees that host with the brackets, I'm going to make sure that it says Emma. So even though I have this post going to 5 different parties at the same time, it's going to have a different host in name in there. So instead it'll say time to place your orders. Emma will get the credit, order at, and then I'm going to put Emma's link will show up. So I'll show you, but you only have to do that once, and then it sees it throughout the whole template and plugs it in. So I want to just copy and paste this message because I want it, and it's going to do that. Okay, so this just has 3 different posts. So again, we're doing this pretty quick and pretty easy, but I wanted to show you how that was going to look. So, but you're going to go through each one of the posts, and again, that template has about 100 of them, so you're going to want to take some time. So here is this template again. It's the tutorial 4 new template. So now what's really cool is it shows me this. So it shows me popcorn. It shows me one debt-free product. So let's say that, you know, for some reason I wanted to change the times. I didn't really like the times that this was going. I wanted to change them. I could click here and I can change the time. I could change the day that we're doing this. I could change just what we've said here, which is really fun. I can change, if I wanted to change the picture or change anything, I can go here and do edit. And then you could go in here and change the picture that you wanted to do. So you could really go and you know, you can go in here and really change them post by post, which is nice. The adjust post is, let's say that I want, for whatever reason, I want them to go an hour later or 2 hours before. You could do that as well, and it would just sort of take the whole template and just click it by that time. So now, what you can do here is we can say update, which we don't really have. We can update, we can copy the template, and let's say that you wanted this template. For example, let's say we want this template, but I have a fundraiser, which this is happening to be next month, that I want pretty much the same template, but there's certain posts that I want to change that will be actually to talk about a fundraiser. I could copy the template, rename it as fundraiser template, and then be able to just go through and change those different messages. So we can do that as well. Or if you wanted to change them every month or every couple months, you could do that. You can also share the template again if we wanted to do it. You could delete the template, okay? But we want to go back to the templates, and I'm going to show you. So we've got a couple. This is my, here's this one. This is my 7-day fall winter right now for October. So 116 posts. So if this gets messaged to you, you've got to make sure that you, again, have the time to do that. But here's what we're going to do. I want to make this Post My Party, this shared one. I want to put it in Emma's party. So I'm going to go up here to parties, and I'm going to schedule a new party. Now what's really cool is when you set this up and everything, it's going to ask you if it wants you to link it into your Facebook. So what I love is that it's going to show me, I'll show you, it's going to show me all of my events that I have. So I want to copy post from a template into this party. The template I want is that new template, and it use a group event or a page. This is again a personal event. What we set up was personal events, those Facebook events, okay? So now it says choose which personal event. Here we go. Here's all the personal events I've set up, but I want this to go in Emma's. So it's going to there. Now, this is going to know what do I want it to start on. Now, remember, we said the start date of the party is not until the 1st. But in mine, I want it to actually start 5 days early because the pre-party is in that template. So I'm actually, for this, let's say it's in that case, I want to actually start it tomorrow. Tomorrow will give me 5 days for the pre-party. I'm going to say that it's Eastern time. And this is where the fun stuff comes in. So we want to replace the host with Emma. Remember that? The bracket. We're going to post the link. Let's go back to Emma's party. Her link is this. So anytime it says that link, which in my template that I'm going to share with you, it pretty much says link every post for the most part, which is we want to make sure that every time somebody sees something come up, they could go right to the link and make their order. And then you could replace text with, you could text, you could put on a bunch of them to order, directly on Emma's party, go to, so we would, that could be what the text is too. But we're just going to do this and we're going to hit create. And so this is one of, if I go to my list, this is the party. So I've got this set up. It's going to start tomorrow. And here, the statuses are pending. So it's going to show us when we actually want to go in and do that. We could go in and change some things here and update it. But that's where, that way it'll go. If I wanted to add a new post that wasn't in there in the template, I could do that. Let me just show you this template real quick. I want to make sure that you guys understand what I'm talking about, the pre-party and the party. So it's a 7-day, but let's go in and edit it, this template. And this will show us. So look what happens. So on the first day at 8 a.m., there's not many. There's about 3 posts a day during the pre-party. So it's going to start, welcome to their party. Looks like a great group. This is how it works. This talks about some raffle tickets and stuff, talking about the early birds, invite your friends. So these are the kind of things that are happening. Think of your pre-party as like what you do at your party in that first few minutes, just getting to know everybody while everybody's sort of coming in. So it really just gives them information on how to do this. So it goes through 4 and 5. Now here we go. Number 6, that's first day of the 7-day party, is day number 6. Welcome to the host party. Let's get this party started. And there's games and stuff like that. So this is where that information will go through. And again, you're going to go through each one of those pages, in each one of those posts as you copy it over. So you can really take a look at them and change them or decide what you want to do with them. So this is what's looking like the template that you actually will get to be able. You'll also notice that what happens is that there is about 5 or 6 times a day bursts of messages. They're messaged in 3-minute format. So one's going at 4, one's at 4 o'clock, 4:01, 4:02. It goes through like that. What's great about that is the way that Facebook works is that your guests will only get 1 notification every 3 minutes. So your guests will not get 3 notifications. It's not going to be blowing up their news feed at 4 o'clock, 4:01, 4:02. They're going to get 1 notification that there's been some posts. Then they'll go into the party and they'll be able to see all 3 of those. So that's a nice way that this is set up as well. So hope that made sense. Ask questions, but we are going to be continuing with this. And I need to figure out how to stop this, so just give me a minute. But we will keep continuing this when you're training.